So today's topic is easily remove your lip lines at home. Now the reason for this is a lot of people get them if you have a skin type 1 to 3, a lighter colored skin type. And they're troubling to people. They really can add an aging effect, and a lot of people don't know they're there until they're etched into the skin because few people look into the mirror and purse their lips. Plus, I think a lot of people are in denial. Oh, they'll just go away on their own. Today, I'm going to tell you 4 things that you can do at home to help remove them easily. So understand, we call them smoker's lines. I don't, other people do. Smoker's lines, barcode lips, meaning straight lines that go up and down, vertical lip lines, whatever you want to call them, they're pesky. You want to get them early, and it's something that if you don't, you need to do more aggressive resurfacing treatments, and it gets expensive. And keep in mind, when you really hammer that area, especially lighter skin types, you can get a halo if you only treat that area with lasers, so it can look more white or whiter. So we don't want to get to that point. Why are you getting them? They just occur because we have repeated movements of a concentric muscle. A concentric muscle is one that purse strings. It kind of moves everything in, and that's the orbicularis oris, or the muscle around the mouth. So a lot of people get Botox, a lot of people do fillers because there's volume loss there, but we want to do things at home. If you can, you want to do things early. Number 1, skincare. Now, prevention is sunscreen, so we'll leave that alone. We want to do treatments today. Of the skincare, what is going to be the best regimen? Number 1, cleanse the skin. Number 2, add hyaluronic acid. Now, ones with argireline in them, argireline is a peptide that slows muscle movement down. Now, when we do Botox or injections, you can't slow it down too much or you won't be able to speak. So you can only do small doses, so it doesn't last that long. With hyaluronic acid, with argireline, it slows the muscle movement down enough that you really don't even notice it's happening. And you might apply this every day, once or twice a day. Sometimes just every 2 days is okay for some people, but you're not going to have the movement problem. And of course, hyaluronic acid is an antioxidant, but it also plumps. Plumping is key here because you do lose fat pads over time. So it gives you that double whammy. Then you place on top of it, if you follow my skincare blueprint, I'll put a link below here, but the 2 most important out of that basic blueprint routine is going to be number 1, alpha hydroxy acid, an AHA cream, and your retinol, preferably a retinaldehyde. So you probably have them at home anyway. Can you combine them the same day? Can you use a hyaluronic acid followed by an AHA followed by a retinaldehyde? That's pretty aggressive, but it can be done for some of you that will tolerate it, or just do it every other day. But those are your top 3 skincare ingredients used to treat that area. And alpha hydroxy acid, you'll know it's from peels. I'm going to talk about that more in a minute, but I'll go to number 2. Now, a lot of you might not have this at home, but I give it to my patients after I do lip fillers or just about any treatment, especially if they refuse lip fillers or don't want to do lip fillers or PRF in the lip, and that is a lip conditioner. And the reason is, imagine rejuvenating a face. Everything looks good. You got glow, you got cheeks, you built collagen up. Everything looks good at rest. And then all of a sudden they talk, they're drinking their tea with their friends, and boom, they're flashing vertical lip lines. It kind of negates the rest of the work I've done. And if they don't want lip fillers, I understand why. My lip conditioner, or whatever one you want to use. I tell you mine, I know the ingredients and I know the results I see. If you're on one that you like that's not mine, that's just perfect. Comment below, share it with people. Share what works in the comments below because we all learn. What do I have in mind are the ingredients you want to look for in whichever one you have or that I found that actually work. Number 1, peptides. So peptides signal for collagen growth, for strengthening of the skin. Number 2 is a immediate plumper. And I have a whole video on products that are in lip conditioners that immediately plump, because remember, plumping immediately removes the line, and it's one of the reasons people love fillers, because the result is immediate. If you don't want to buy one, I made a video on how you can make your own at-home DIY. I'll put a link in the description below. That will save you money as well. And finally, a retinol. So in my lip conditioner, I include a retinol product. And yes, it can be combined with your regular retinol. You're not overdoing it because of the delivery mechanism. So you could, after your skincare routine, put on the lip conditioner. People use it a couple times a day. As you know, if you're using lip conditioner of whatever type, comment below. But it gives also a redness, and a red lip is a youthful lip. So lip conditioners number 2. Number 3 that you can do at home that I like a lot is a derma roller with growth factors. Now the one that I like, that I use in my clinic, is by Anti-Age, and I sell that on my store and I give it to my patients. The reason is this. Let's talk about growth factors. There's many products out there, which again, whichever one you want to make sure it comes from a studied lab. And the reason is growth factors do come from other humans. So you want to have a lab. In a lab like this, which is certified, they will take bone marrow samples from a younger person and obtain their growth factors, put them in culture, and multiply them. So a single bone marrow aspirate, usually 21 to 23-year-old person who they pay, they would take that sample. That's going to last a lab about 6 months. And then they make all their growth factor skincare. And in this case, it's a serum with a 0.25 millimeter roller. And the importance there is it's only getting into the epidermis and dermis. It's not going into your bloodstream. It won't elicit blood. So it's not entering your body in that sense. It's made for the skin. What do growth factors do? Like exosomes, they're signals that tell your body, hey, pop up your fibroblasts, pop up your collagen production, and decrease the things that break them down, the collagenases and MMPs. So, and then plus you get the physical, a little bit of exfoliation, but also the physical, I'm going to use the word damage. There's good and bad damage, but the physical collagen induction therapy from the roller. Now you're going to say, Rajani, you always say you like a pen versus a roller. Remember, the roller for this is simply used to get product into the skin. It's not meant to go into the deeper layers like what you home gamers are using for your microneedling pen, which goes straight up and down. The needles go straight up and down. A roller kind of rolls over. So that's another option. That is your third option. Let's go to your fourth. Remember I said AHA cream? I'm a fan of using that because that's a regular way to get your alpha hydroxys, which help build collagen, which help give glow, which help reduce brown spots. What about a peel? Now, there's some home gamers out here listening, and you guys are going to be like well versed. You know your skin, you know your products, and you're getting them from a great source. Great. What are the two peels or ingredients that I look for? So alpha hydroxy acid is one, and you're going to see from 20 to 70%. Now, I love peels. It's an art in and of itself. In a period of time, for 5 years, from 2008 to 2013, I was like a peel nut. All these combinations, I made my own peels and had a compounding pharmacy and really under eye peels, lip peels, the whole gamut. And I'd give 70% glycolic. That's extreme. But when you talk glycolic, anywhere from 20 to 50%, you're going to start low and build up. And the next one is TCA. So you can use a TCA peel. Now, here's what I want you to keep these things in mind. Let's say you use a 50% glycolic and you went to a 50% TCA. Those are in no way comparable. The TCA is going to burn your face off. So a TCA, you think of percentages like 15 to 25%. Give you an example. 12% TCA would be in the VI peel, which is a combination peel. The VI peel would have phenol, vitamin C, retinol, and TCA in there. Those are four main ingredients of a combination peel, which is fine to use as well. But if you're picking and you're a purist, TCA and glycolic are good choices. Just know your peels because the percentages are not transferable to the other acids you might use. Now you're going to want to watch this video on plasma lip, which is where you take your own blood product, PRF, and you inject it. It's 100% natural. And this video down here on how you can make your own under eye cream at home inexpensively. Stay tuned here. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.